Hello folks, how y'all doing? Fat Guy Flies RC. I'm gonna take up the E-Flite Valiant. Got her in AS3X mode. Running a 2200 Ovionics, I don't know. Ovionics, OV something, I don't know. 2200 3S. Got a 25C discharge. It's only like an $18 battery. And I got it on Amazon. I could even remember. I think I got it on Amazon. I don't know. But it's a very inexpensive battery. And you can get great performance out of batteries. It's more how you care for your batteries is probably one of the biggest factors. And I've run a 3200 3S in this. I've ran Spectrum. I run 2700 Hobby Star, and this plane can handle just about up to a 3200, and that's about all that battery bay will fit.
Landing flap.
But just a great plane. The E-Flite Valiant is definitely one of my favorite planes. I mean, look at that. She can fly so slow going into the wind. Flaps are down. Okay, flaps are up now, so she'll pick up some speed. But
Time remaining 4 minutes.
The Valiant is just a great all-around plane. If you've been flying high wing trainers and you're ready for something a little more sporty, a little more agility, then the E-Flite Valiant is probably the best choice for your second plane. It always, and that's what it's billed as. It's billed as the perfect second plane. Now, you say, well, yeah, but I got a grass field and you've got wheel pants on that plane. Yeah, you know what? Take them off. Take them off and buy yourself a set of, well, I think they're 21 bucks. Buy you a set of timber tires from the E-Flite Timber. And you can just put those right on there. And the next thing you know, you got yourself a bush plane. And now, if the grass is real short, you can still keep it this way and keep the skirts on there, the wheel pants on there. But if you got a rough terrain and you got a really rough grassy field, then yeah, take them skirts off. This is incidentally my third Valiant. Just like you see it, third one, just like this. And I enjoy this plane that much where I bought it 3 times. First one, I flew the dog mess out of it. And the only thing wrong with it is it had an unfortunate encounter with a ceiling fan in my bedroom when I was working on it. I brought it in there and I was working on it in my bedroom and lifted the plane up and forgot about my ceiling fan being on and put the wing right into the ceiling fan. So I had a great big dent in one wing. Tail never touched. Had a big old dent in one wing. And so I put some black masking tape over the front of both wings to make it look like all those de-icer things they put on the front of planes, on the front of the wings. That's what it looked like. And so I ran with it. And I flew the dog mess out of that plane. Finally, I said, you know what? I'm going to sell it and get something else. And I did. I sold it. And then I got to missing it. I said, why did I sell it? I love that plane. Well, when the second one I bought had that, you know, the one and I don't know how many has a problem with the glue on the motor mount. The firewall was not enough glue on it. And it caused a vibration, and luckily I heard it and got her down real quick before any damage was done. And sure enough, that motor mount was just as loose as it could be. And so I fixed that with Gorilla Glue, and man, it ain't coming off then. Problem is, stupid me used that foaming Gorilla Glue, you know, and it foamed up. And it foamed up around on the outside, and it was, you could see it on the outside of the plane. So that just bugged me and bugged me and bugged me. So I sanded that down and did what I could to fix it. And you know, as far as make it look better. There's nothing wrong with the plane at that point. And I said, well, you know, I'll sell it too. And I did. And got to miss the Valiant again. I said, okay, next time I get another Valiant. I waited for them to go on sale, and they went on sale, and I got this one for, I think, $219, whatever. And I said, that's it. I'm never going to sell my Valiant. This is my last Valiant. I'm not going to sell it. So I will not sell this Valiant. I've learned my lesson. I like them too much, and I keep wanting them. So, and this one had absolutely no problem with the motor mount, but I still took the cowl off and took the prop off and put just a bead of glue around the motor mount anyways, around the firewall anyways, just to be a little safe and sorry. So anyways, that's what I did. And of course, this Valiant performs just as well as its two predecessors. I love this plane. I wish that they would bring this. I mean, people say you can fly it on 4-cell. You know, well, I guess you can. I guess if the ESC and motor's rated for it, they just don't want you to, you know, hot rod it, I guess. But I haven't done it yet. And I'm just, you know, unless I can see on that ESC and that, you know, that it says it's rated for 4S, I won't do it. And I like the older Hobby Zone Corsair and the the E-Flite Corsair and the E-Flite Mustang, not the one that's out now, but the older ones, 3 or 4 years ago. They were sold as 3-cell planes, but you could, with absolutely no problem at all, fly them on 4-cell, because their ESCs were clearly rated for 4-cell, and I flew 4-cell in them all day long with no problem at all. All right,
Landing flaps.
I'll put landing flaps in, try to slow this puppy down. But anyways, oh boy, oh man, was that not a sweet landing? And all right, you know what, let's do that again. This time we're going to take off with and I'm sure I had a conversation, I was going there and I missed my point, but I think the point is that, okay, takeoff flaps. Yeah, I didn't even have to use elevator. Perfect takeoff flaps. Just lift it off nice and gentle. My point was that I'm never getting rid of this Valiant. I love the Valiant. It's a winning plane. It's the perfect second plane. And there's no argument there at all. It is the perfect second plane.
Landing flaps.
It really is. And you could even be your first plane, provided you've had some sim time, you got someone to show you, someone to help you out, you know, and flyer and safe right off the bat. You know what? We got 26 seconds.
Safe mode.
We're going to take off in safe. Yeah, can't get her to turn over. And I know my time is almost expired.
Landing flaps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time expired.
All right. If I can get this plane to come down. She's in safe. Landing in safe. Oh yeah. All right, folks. Well, there I ended the flight with a safe demonstration. So, all right. Motor off. Flaps up, and I've got my battery checker with me. Okay. There was 2 seconds over on a 5-minute flight on a 2200 3S. So let's see what we got in the tank. As GB Lennon likes to say, oh, I'm still in safe. That's one way to tell if you're in safe. It tries to self-right itself. Okay. Okay, now we're in AS3X mode. All right, let's take the battery out of there. This is where I have that 2200 Ovonic 2200, 25C discharge, 2200 3S. That's where I've got her. Almost maybe an inch in from the front of the firewall there. And, or the back of the battery bay. The front of the battery bay right here. Sorry, I can't talk today. And let's see how much juice is in the tank here. All right. Oh, 67%. So 5 minutes and 2 seconds, and I was flying her a lot of landings and takeoffs and stuff. So, and I still got 60. So you could fly for 10 minutes with throttle management on a 2200 easy. You could do that all day long. So very efficient plane. Can run, well, you saw me, that's on a 2200, you know, so you can fly all day long on a 2200 and have plenty of fun. 3-cell, plenty sporty, great flying plane. I love the lines, little details like the paint. Okay, they took the time, they painted, the tape is matched, everything matches. You know, you can fly this off of floats. You can put buy the float kit for it. Just things about the plane. It lands so well, it flies so well. I just really enjoy the plane. You don't have wing stress to mess with. Keep it away from ceiling fans, I can tell you that. But and if you want, take these wheel pants off and put you some big old Tundra tires on there, and she'll become a bush plane for you. All right, folks, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that is the E-Flite Valiant. Bye-bye.